the Sports Dynasty podcast, the Dynasty Years. We love the Patriots, and so do you. We are reliving some of the greatest Patriot moments of all time. So, hey, I'm Trevor. This is Juan.
Why are you talking so low?
Because I'm trying to ease them in, you know what I'm saying?
Ease them in? What? This is like the 5th episode of this. Ease them into what?
Listen, I want them to feel comfortable, man. Listen, man. I'm in a good mood today, so let's do this. Okay? We are going to review week number 9 of the 2001 season. The Buffalo Bills traveled to the New England Patriots at Foxboro Stadium. The Patriots, this is the first time the Patriots are favored in the game this season. They're favored by 6 points.
That's a lot.
This is November 11, 2001. 11/11/01. That's pretty cool.
Word.
The starting lineups for this game is the same as the previous game. Brady quarterback, Antoine Smith the running back, but this time they have Charles Johnson starting as the starting wide receiver alongside Mark Edwards. You have them play a 2 tight end set with Rod Rutledge and Jermaine Wiggins. The O-line, Grant Williams still replacing Matt Light, Mike Compton, Damian Woody, Joe Andrunzi, and Greg Randall. For the D-line, you have Willie McGinnis, Brandon Mitchell, Richard Seymour, and Anthony Pleasant. At linebackers, you have Mike Vrabel, Roman Pfeiffer, beast, Ted Johnson. The cornerback are Tyler Law and Otis Smith, and the safeties are Laurie Malloy and Tabucky Jones. Right. For the Bills, in this game, they have what's the guy's name? Rob Johnson was the quarterback, and Travis Henry was the running back for this game. That's the Bills. I really didn't know who CeeDee Ballard. I'm not gonna lie to you. They were pretty shit back then.
I'm like, why are you even trying to say the Ross? No one's gonna know who the hell those bums are.
Well, this is coming off. They came off of the last playoff appearance in 2000, but that's neither here nor there. The Bills get the ball first. Travis Henry rushes for five carries on 11 yards. Rob Johnson finds Peerless Price for a 33-yard connection. 4th and 1 at the Patriots 28-yard line. Travis Henry is stopped by Willie McGinnis. Turnover on downs.
Beautiful.
Bitch. Just trying to be nice.
They went try hard already.
Yeah. But that was all for naught because the Patriots go with the 3 and out.
Of course. Beautiful.
Travis Henry rushes for 8-yard gain for 2nd and 2. Rob Johnson finds Eric Mounds twice for a total of 10 yards. And then unfortunately, Rob Johnson was sacked. Well, fortunately for us, Rob Johnson was sacked by Roman Pfeiffer, beast. And they had to punt the ball. I don't know. I thought he was great. Roman Pfeiffer was a beast back in the day.
Great player, yeah.
He was great, man. I like watching this whole thing all over again. I'm like, damn, he was a beast. The Patriots get the ball back. Trey Brown returns a 29-yard punt. Brady finds Troy Brown for a 9-yard catch, 2nd and 1. Troy Brown rushes for a 17-yard gain for the first down. Antoine Smith rushes for 9 yards and then a 6-yard gain. Then after that, Tom Brady finds Kevin Falk, the real Falk, for a 6-yard touchdown pass. Patriots up 7-0.
The real Falk.
Yeah. The Bills are 3 and out. Whatever. The very first play from scrimmage, Tom Brady is intercepted by Antoine Winfield.
Oh, that was my guy. I love Antoine Winfield.
He was great.
More from Minnesota, though.
He was great.
Oh, he was a good player.
Which pretty much ended the first quarter. Second quarter, Travis Henry had a 26-yard rushing on 5 carries. Rob Johnson finds Jay Piersma, I believe, for a 36-yard catch, first down. Unfortunately, Rob Johnson misses Eric Mould in the end zone and forced a 24-yard kick by Jake Arians. I'm hoping there's no relation to Bruce Arians, but probably not. So it's Patriots 7-3 Patriots. The next drive for the Patriots is a 12-play drive. Antoine Smith, 5 rushes for 20 yards. Kevin Falk for 2 rushes for 11 yards. Brady finds a beautiful pass to David Patton for 26 yards. Brady passes to Kevin Falk and fumbles the football. And he's recovered by who? Antoine Winfield recovers the football. So all that for nothing. 12 yards, all that for nothing. Great. You know what I'm saying? I have to remember this happened 20 years ago, so.
Jake Arians is.
Oh shit, Jake Arians is related to.
That's his son.
I don't think that was a coincidence. So yes, Jake Arians is actually related to the coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's his son. I really didn't know that. I didn't really bother to look it up. He did because why the fuck not?
Exactly. Fun fact of the day.
Yeah. After them covering the football, the first play from scrimmage, Rob Johnson is intercepted by Otis Smith at the Bills' 20-yard line. So this is pretty much easy for them. Patriots got the ball back. Antoine Smith rushes for 4 yards. Second down, a 1-yard gain was Smith again. And the third down, unfortunately, Brady was sacked by Aaron Schobel. But that was good enough to keep him in field goal range. Vinatieri hits a 43-yard kick. And it's no good. Why the fuck not? Why wouldn't he be good? He's so clutch and so unclutch at the same time. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, like that's Super Bowl 38.
Yeah, so clutch, but so unclutch at the same time. The Bills get the ball back after, not capitalizing. 15-yard play. 15 play drive. Rob Johnson finds a 10-yard pass to Larry Centers. Never heard of him.
Actually, I think I have.
Never heard of him, but you probably have. Johnson also has 3 incompletions, but 2 of them were negated because of illegal use of hands to keep the drive alive. Johnson was sacked by Bobby Hamilton, and Jake Arians misses the 49-yard kick. So for them doing all the stupid illegal uses of hands, keeping the drive alive, all for nothing.
I like Bobby Hamilton.
So we're going to halftime. The Patriots are up 7-3.
That sounds like a fun game.
Third quarter, Patriots find Tony Brown for a 16-yard catch. The very next play, Brady is sacked by Kendrick Office, and then the next play, an incompletion, trying to find David Patton, punt. The Bills were 3-out. What else is fucking new? It's still 7-3, New England. Very defensive slugfest in this game.
Are you sure?
Well, sort of. It's just bad. It's very sloppy.
So it's not defensive slugfest.
But
it's just nasty football.
But they're playing sack. They're sacking him. They're getting a lot of sacks going on.
But why are they getting sacks?
Because the offensive line keep breaking apart.
Or if the quarterback holding 50 years, which one is it? Like, there's reasons why this stuff happens.
Listen. It's mostly because of Rob Johnson holding the ball too much.
Yeah, there you go. So it's bad offense.
Yeah, it was bad. But I was trying to just do a simplified version of this because
I don't know.
It's too much going on right now. Okay, I'm back in the third quarter. The Patriots get the ball back after the Bills 3-out. Kevin Falk has a 9-yard rushing on 2 carries. Brady finds David Patton incomplete, but a flag was thrown for pass interference by Antoine Winfield, 25 yards to put the Pats at the 1-yard line.
Yeah. So
Literally,
all the good work he did make get erased right now.
Antoine Smith rushes for 1-yard gain, touchdown. Patriots up 14-3. The Bills go 3-out, and then it happens now. 12-play drive. Brady finds a 31 yards total. He had a catch to Mark Edwards. Charles Johnson with 6 yards. Kevin Falk had 16 yards, and Jermaine Wiggins had a 4-yard catch in this drive. Next play after that, Tom Brady was sacked by Tyrone Robertson for a 6-yard loss. And then the very next play, he was sacked again by who? Tyrone Robertson.
Oh my God.
But it was good enough for a 45-yard field goal kick by Vinatieri, and he fucking missed.
One of those games.
One of those games, man. I don't know, man. Fourth quarter comes, the Bills go 3-out, and the Patriots get the ball back. Antoine Smith.
This game sucks so bad.
It does.
This game sucks.
It does. Antoine Smith, goes for 11 yards, 3 carries. Mark Edwards rushes for a 2-yard gain. It's basically a 20-yard drive, 1 first down, punt. That's it. The Bills, an 11-yard drive. And hey, who knows what they do with this drive? Try to get back in the game? No.
Sure.
Yes, let's find out.
Sure.
Rob Johnson had 51 yards in this drive, 2 straight incompletions, right? Then was sacked by my boy Teddy Bruschi. Then out of nowhere, he does a 28-yard pass to Ronnie Germany. Who the fuck is that? I don't never heard of him.
Somebody's last name is Germany.
Ronnie Germany.
I'm so dead.
28-yard reception.
I'm so dead.
Then he finds Peerless Price for 19 yards.
What are these people?
I have no idea who's
Peerless Price. Peerless Price.
I've never heard of him.
Why his first name is a verb?
It's literally these fucking made up characters on Madden.
Right. Peerless.
Avion Black for a 4-yard gain. And then after this, Johnson was sacked again by Terrell Buckley for 11 yards. 4 for 27. Alex Van Pelt's in the game because they're saying, listen, Johnson, you suck. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. So they put Alex Van Pelt because they knew the game was over. And he misses Reggie Germany for the turnover on downs. Yes, Alex Van Pelt. Is he related to...
We got the phone now.
See, find out if he's related to Scott Van Pelt.
He said Alex.
Alex Van Pelt, the quarterback for the Bills. That sucks. That fucking sucks. So
continue.
I got you right now. Patriot with the ball back. Antoine Smith is stopped for no game. Then Mark Edwards catches 5 yards for 35. And unfortunately, Brady is sacked by Kendrick Office for 11-yard fumble and recovered by Jay Foreman inside the Patriots' 17-yard line. He fumbles the ball a lot. I realize Brady fumbles the ball a lot this season. A lot. The whole team just fumbles the ball a lot.
Oh, I thought you said the Mark, whatever his name is.
No, this was Brady fumbled the ball. He had to get
so then he does not suck. My bad.
Yeah, Kendrick Office got sacked. Sacked Brady for 11-yard fumble. For the sack, and then he fumbled the ball and recovered. So the Bills still have life in this game.
This game sucks.
Alex Van Pelt finds Peerless Price for the 17th touchdown. Patriots are up 14-11 after the 2-point conversion. 14-11, a horrible score.
Yeah.
Okay. The Patriots are recovered. Obviously, they get the onside kick right. They recovered the onside kick because their Bills are down by 3 with about 2.5 minutes left to go. And Mike Vrabel recovers the onside kick. And then literally the next play, Antoine Smith rushes for 45 yards for a score. 21-11 Patriots. 2 minutes left. Bills are down by 10. Alex Van Pelt finds Reggie Germany for 20 yards. The very next play, Alex Van Pelt is intercepted by Ty Law, and that's the ball game. A very, very, very sloppy game. Shit. Patriots win. They go up to 5-4. You know, they're over 500 for the first time this season. Ty Law got the game-winning interception, clinching interception. Brady threw for 107 yards, touchdown, interception. He was sacked 7 times in this game. Antoine Smith had 100 yards in this game, rushing. Rod Johnson was sacked 5 times, 167-yard passing and interception. Travis Henry, 51 yards on 16 carries. And that is the end of this game. Sunday Night Football, November 18th, 2001. The Patriots go back home to Foxboro Stadium to take on the St. Louis Rams.
Oh.
This game was so fun to watch. I enjoyed every minute. This game, even though they lost this game, I enjoyed this very much because it was like, damn, this is fun to watch. Their lineups was pretty much the same as last time. Tom Brady is your quarterback. Antoine Smith is the running back. Edwards, Brown, and Patton at your wide receivers. Rod Rutledge is the tight end. The O-line, Grant Williams, Mike Compton, Damian Woody, Jen Andrunzi, and Greg Randall. The defense side of the ball, Willie McGinnis, Bobby Hamilton, Richard Seymour, and Anthony Pleasant was your defensive line. Your linebackers were Roman Pfeiffer, Beast, Ty Law, and Otis Smith. The cornerbacks were Lawyer Malloy and Tabucky Jones, and your safeties were Matt Stevens and Terrence Shaw. What the fuck was this?
I don't know.
Yo, he used to play the line a lot in this season. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, whatever. But this was a very, very good game. If I were you, I'd go back and watch it. This was very entertaining.
By the way, there's no relation between the Van Pelts. They're just 2 Van Pelts.
Yeah. It's a weird ass name anyway. First play from scrimmage, Kurt Warner finds Isaac Bruce for a 38-yard pass. Isaac Bruce
already okay.
All right, but unfortunately, they try to a couple incompletions. Isaac Bruce gets a 4-yard gain, but forced the punt. But that 38-yard pass alone was just so effortless. Like, god damn, effortless.
Hall of Fame Isaac Bruce, by the way.
Yes, and Hall of Fame Kurt Warner. So
everybody knew that already.
Literally, everybody. This is literally a Hall of Fame team, basically.
Yeah, Hall of Famer, newly inducted this year.
Yes, congratulations, Isaac
Bruce.
Patriot get the ball back. Brady finds Rod Rutledge for 7 yards. Unfortunately, Brady tried to find Kevin Falk, but it's intercepted by Dexter McClung. Dexter McClung, yeah. Inside the Patriot 18-yard line.
No, he's known. He's the guy that said that Tom's overrated in the video.
Huh?
I think that's him.
Somebody said that dumb shit.
I think it was him. It was the Rams. It was during Super Bowl. What was his name? Is who?
Dexter McClellan. I got his name. Can't spell his name right. But whatever his name is, we get the ball back. Anyway, the Rams get the ball back. Marshall Faulk has a 3-yard rushing game. First down. Kurt Warner finds Terry Holt for the 16 touchdown pass, and the Rams are up 7-0. They got a short field for the interception. So it's 7-0 Rams. Patriots get the ball back. Antoine Smith rushed for 14 yards on 3 consecutive carries total. So for 3 carries, he had 14 yards straight.
McCleon.
McCleon. I'm sorry. Dexter McCleon. I'm sorry. Brady finds Smith for a 5-yard connection. Try to move the change. And unfortunately, Brady was sacked again by Leonard Little. Punt the ball. The Rams get the ball back. Marshall Faulk has an 8-yard gain. Then after that, he's in the passing game too. He's a great passer too. Great catcher too. 7-yard gain for the first down. Kurt Warner finds Isaac Bruce for a huge 25-yard gain. Goddamn, this is literally the greatest show on turf. Who can stop these guys? You guys are fucking amazing. But the defense prevailed, and Kurt Warner was intercepted for the pick 6 by Terrell Buckley.
That happens a lot.
And the Patriots tie it at 7.
That's year coming through like 20 interceptions, right? And somehow someone MVP.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And Dexter McCleon was the one that said Tom Brady was overrated in the Super Bowl. He was.
Well,
we'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on the way.
Trunk Candidate was the return man for the Rams. 29 yards. Trunk Candidate.
I heard Trump Candidate. I'm like, wait, what?
Trunk Candidate. Marshall Faulk stopped by Roman Pfeiffer. Beast. Immediately. And then, right after that, Kurt Warner tried to find Marshall Faulk again. And it's intercepted.
What did I say?
And intercepted by Teddy Bruschi.
He does that a lot.
Return for 52 yards inside the Rams' 17-yard line. That ends the first quarter. So 2 interceptions in the quarter for our guy, Mr. Warner.
How do you win MVP with 20 picks? Was everybody else that whack that year? How?
I want to see who had.
I think he had 41 touchdowns though. I think
probably like 4,500 yards.
Yeah, I think that's the year he threw 40 touchdowns. That might be why. But that's 20. How you throw 40 interceptions and your ratio's half? No.
It was a whatever. Then. Yeah. So the Patriots get the ball back in the second quarter. Brady finds Troy Brown for a 23-yard gain. 2 straight incompletions and a false start later. Vinatieri hit a 33-yard field goal kick. So he missed 3 kicks in the previous game. I think this one, Patriots up.
This is not the game to be missing kicks.
Patriots up 10-7. The Rams go on a 13-play drive. This is a theme in this game. A lot of very, very long drives in this game for both teams.
That's surprising that St. Louis did that.
13-play drive. Kurt Warner finds Terry Holt for a 12-yard gain. Marshall Faulk had a 17-yard gain for the first. After that, Kurt Warner connects with Marshall Faulk for a 16-yard reception. 2 yards.
It was 13 plays. That's already like 60 yards. You just said.
All right, but I'm not counting the little small rushes. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, there's a lot of rushes. A lot in this game. Like, who's really doing all that? I'm just condensing everything. 2 plays later, Warner finds Torrey Holt for a 15-yard gain. First down. Sets up a 42-yard field goal kick by Jeff Wilkins, and he misses.
I'm gonna guess the third down conversion rate is off the charts.
Probably has to be.
That's what it sounds like.
It has to be. Patriots get the ball back, and they have a 12-play drive of their own. Brady finds Troy Brown for 16 yards. The next play, Smith loses 4 yards by Mark Fields. The O-line completely broke down this one. It was like literally like, yo, completely broke down. Here comes my boy Mark Fields. Sit your bitch ass down. It was crazy. Great play though. Great play on the defense, but that was just bad. Kevin Falk has 3 as how you say this again? 3 yards for the rush for 4th and 2. Brady finds Troy Brown for a 17-yard gain. First down after the 4th down conversion.
And that's why sacks are overrated.
Yes.
Right there. You got 2 sacks or whatever, and what happened? First down conversion. Sacks overrated.
Antoine Smith had 5 carries for 17 yards on this drive. The next play, Smith fumbled the football and recovered by Arenas Williams.
Of course he does. He whacked. There you go. Now I'm saying the right guy. He sucks. He's a bum. Jesus Christ.
The Patriots challenged the call, saying, wait a minute, no, he was not by contact. No. Upheld, and the Patriots lose a timeout.
He sucks. That dude is a bum.
Yeah. The Rams get the ball back, and this is probably the most prolific scoring I've ever seen. I mean, you see it now all the time, but this was pretty intense.
Oh, right. Imagine at the time, right? When it's happening.
3 straight first downs. First down, Jeff Robinson, 22 yards. Ricky Prohl for 20 yards. The first down, Ricky Prohl for 19 yards. Timeout by St. Louis. Warner finds Ricky Prohl again for 10 yards. First down again. Timeout. Kurt Warner finds who's it? No, I'm sorry. I can't even see what this is. Well, I thought it was it. Kurt Warner finds Kevin Falk for a touchdown, 9 yards in.
Talk about 2 minutes. He went click. Let's
the
go.
Rams are up 14-10.
Wow.
Heading into halftime.
Wow.
No, it was literally like.
I don't know, like what we did this entire decade.
Yeah. It was
2 minutes, Joe. Clink. Let's go.
Third quarter, Patriots go 3 and out. And then, listen, I don't know why they could let this man throw the ball like this. Yo, the entire secondary was just getting destroyed. Like, a lot in this season, especially in this game.
Sounds
like,
about right.
It makes sense why they were favored by 14 points in the Super Bowl, though. So it makes perfect sense. But still. Kurt Warner finds Marshall Faulk for a 15-yard catch. Try to move the ball around. Couldn't really find much success. Then he found Isaac Bruce for a 17-yard reception, forced the punt. Even though it's like, they can't run the ball a lot of the time, they can make it stop a little bit. But you have Isaac Bruce or Torrey Holt.
Yeah, you get a 20-yard. You allow a 20-yard catch. They'll be 3rd and 15. They gain an extra 5 yards from that. It's like, dog, third down. The third down conversion rate has to be off the charts.
I'm gonna check it.
I'm checking right now.
Yeah. All right. So the Patriots get the ball back. Brady finds Kevin Falk for a 3-yard gain. The very next play, Tom Brady rushes his slow ass for 7 yards for the first down. He was so slow.
This was at New England or at
This is in New England.
All right.
7-yard rush for first down. Brady finds Troy Brown for 18-yard reception. And then after that, Brady finds Brown again for 8 yards. 2 incompletions later and forced the punt. God. The Rams, Kurt Warner finds Isaac Bruce for a 25-yard gain. Jesus. The very next play, Kurt Warner tries to dodge pressure, and he fumbles the football and recovered by Larry Izzo.
Bum ass.
So Patriots get the ball back. Brady looks for Mark Edwards, and it's picked off by London Fletcher, and the Rams are set up at the Patriots' 42-yard line.
Another player I love.
He was good
Fletcher.
too.
That was a good player.
Brady had a tough time this season protecting the football.
Well, that'll end.
Well, that eventually would end, but he's a young man, has to learn, so that's okay. I wonder if the Patriot fans back in the day were saying, "This guy sucks."
No.
But I wouldn't have said anything.
After going through what they went through with Bledsoe the year before, there was no way. No way.
Nah, that's crazy. The Rams get the ball back. Warner finds Torrey Holt for a 25-yard gain, which sets up a 35-yard field goal kick by Jeff Wilkins. Rams are up 17-10. The very next drive, the Patriots go 3 and out, and we head to the fourth quarter. So, let me just go real quick.
Almost 60%.
In the game? Shit.
Yeah, for a third down. It was 8 of 14. I mean, it was a lot. That's bad. New England was less. New England was like 40-something%. 5 to 12.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's the difference.
They struggle on third down in this season. For the Rams, get 11-play drive. Kurt Warner finds Torrey Holt for 11-yard gain, first down. Then Kurt Warner finds Ernie Conwell for a 12-yard gain. It just is prolific, like bing, 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 like goddamn. Jeff Robinson had a 5-yard game. Then Ricky Prohl had an 11-yard game. And then after that, Kurt Warner found James Hodgins for a 14-yard gain. Touchdown, Rams up 24-10. Just so
effortless, right?
Effort. I'm like, god damn. Like, it's crazy. The Patriots get the ball back. Tom Brady finds Troy Brown for a 15-yard gain. Then after that, he finds David Patton for a 27-yard gain. Because now you're behind. You're down for 2 scores.
Down 2 touchdowns.
Kevin Falk gets the ball for 11-yard reception as well. And then Brady finds David Patton for a 10-yard pass, touchdown. Rams are up 24-17. So obviously they don't see the ball back because the Rams go on a 14-play drive, literally, and kills the ball. Marshall Faulk had 2 carries for 11 yards. Warner finds Falk on a 20-yard connection. That's pretty much it right there. Kurt Warner fumbles the football, but recovered by Trunk Candidate. Lucky break for them. And then Kurt Warner said, screw this. Torrey Holt with a 12-yard catch to ice the game. And the Rams win 24-17. Brady finished with this game 185 yards, a touchdown, 2 interceptions. Troy Brown had 8 receptions for 91 yards. Now for these guys, shit. Kurt Warner had 401 yards passing, 3 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Isaac Bruce had 30-yard reception, 30 yards passing. You know what I'm talking about, yeah. Torrey Holt had 7 catches for 89 yards and touchdown. Marshall Faulk had 90 yards on 20 carries on 90 yards rushing. And for Marshall Faulk on the air, 7 catches for 70 yards. So literally 160 yards, total yards from Marshall Faulk.
Of course.
Who killed. And the Patriots fall to 5-5. And I think we know what happens after this game. You know, they pretty much do the impossible, and we'll get to that later. So that's it. What we have right now. We are on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play Radio, Stitcher Radio, iHeartradio. We are at Podcast Dynasty for Twitter. And that's it for this section of the Dynasty Years. Happy Valentine's Day to all you gonna do anything crazy. And that's pretty much it, yeah.
Alright, so next week, it's been a slow 2 weeks since the Super Bowl ended. We needed a break, did a lot of work, as you probably already know. Next week, we should be picking things back up, hopefully, if my fatigue goes away. Next week should be the round table for NBA. We're eventually going to start doing free agency for the entire NFL. Probably will start next week. Yeah, because it was that's about a month. I think like that mid-March, I think the 18th, I want to say is when free agency starts. I feel like it's pretty late. I think it's usually earlier than that, but I think the 18th, the day after St. Patrick's Day. That's going to be interesting. I think that is the start free agency, so we're going to take the next 4 weeks to try to break down what each team needs. I think we'll split that by divisions.
Yeah.
And then for Patriots specific, we're going to start doing that, a draft, because I'm interested. I'm actually trying to dig deep in the draft this year, because doing it last year was pretty fun. And then for NBA, I want the end of All-Star break to come up, because no one gives a rat's ass about what's going on this week. So after that, we can start doing more NBA content, and the round table won't necessarily be a monthly thing anymore. It'll just be us two for most days, and then we'll have the group once a month like always. So it'll be there, but it won't be just one day of NBA. It'll be every day of NBA, and then we'll have the big discussion for 1 month. That's how it's going to go.
Yes.
And I'm also planning to have a certain guest come up that he doesn't know about sometime in the next 4 weeks before free agency, so we can have discussions with people that we don't actually know. That will help the channel grow. That will help us grow. That will help the other person grow. So I have plans for that. So I have this little 2-week rest because Jesus, I'm tired. But we're gonna pick things back up. We're gonna do everything Sports Dynasty style. And you haven't noticed this little logo there too. You haven't seen it yet, but yeah, it's there. We're working. We're doing. We just needed a break. When you watch so much damn film and football for 3-4 months straight, you get a little burnt out. Need a little break. You know what I'm saying?
And of course, we're still gonna continue the Dynasty Years.
Oh hell yeah!
Which a lot of people actually think it's pretty cool.
We're just gonna be busy as hell the next 1,000 months. Because we're gonna be doing a lot of episodes a freaking week now. Yeah, we actually
it's actually pretty good actually. I'm surprised that we got through all of this so quickly with the 2001 season.
Yeah, but at this rate, we're not doing every single season. So I'm thinking maybe we'll do the ones we actually won, but because we're gonna add some of the other content, we may have to do the one that we actually just won. So 01, 03, 04. You can do the losers too. 07, 11. 14, 16, 17, and last year. I mean 2 years ago, not last year.
That's still a lot of content.
That's going to be enough to go through the entire year.
Well,
or maybe in the summer we may pick it up and do more because the summer the NBA's done. MLB slow as hell in the summer.
Baseball,
slow as crap. So the summer is really going to be the slowest. We thought that this was slow period. No, end of June, July, and August are slow as F. So that's gonna be the period where we test who our real fans are, because I'm pretty sure the views and the listeners will go down those 2 months. That's good enough. We gotta figure out a way to get the baseball people here, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, that's just a small little update. It's supposed to be a Patriot Space episode, but some people probably still come in. So this is if anything, I'll just take this snippet and put this all over social media so people can hear it. But that's the little update we're gonna do. I just need a damn break. I understand why people take a little week-long vacation, do them. Jesus. All right. Well,
no days off for us.
No, there's no days off. We still came up and did our thing. It just wasn't as much content as usual. That's what. So just trying to take a little bit of break. All right. Otherwise, that's all we have to say. We already saw the platforms. Y'all already know where we are by now. All right. So with that all said, we love you. Peace out.